Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will show you how to crochet a beautiful table runner. I am using a 3.5mm crochet hook for my project and a 3-ply cotton yarn. First of all, make a slip knot. Now start making chains. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, chain 5, chain 6, chain 7, chain 8, chain 9, 10, 11. In this way, make total of 47 chains. I have made 47 chains. Make multiples of 6 plus 5 chains. Now make 3 more chains to start our first row. These 3 chains will be counted as a first double crochet stitch. Now wrap the yarn around the crochet hook, go into the 4th chain from the hook and then draw a loop. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Pull the yarn through first 2 loops and then through other 2 loops to make a double crochet stitch. This is our double crochet stitch. Now go into the next chain and make a double crochet stitch into it. Then go into the next chain and make a double crochet stitch into it. Now we have a set of 4 double crochet stitches including the first 3 chains. Now we would make 2 chains and skip 2 chains. Start making double crochet from the 3rd chain. Then make double crochet 2 into the next chain. Then make double crochet 3 into the next chain and double crochet 4 into the next chain. So now we have another set of 4 double crochet stitches. Again make 2 chains. Then skip 2 chains and start working into the 3rd chain by making double crochet. Then make double crochet into the next chain. Then make 2 double crochet stitches into the next 2 chains to get another set of 4 double crochet stitches. So in this way we would make 2 chains, skip 2 chains and make 4 double crochet stitches into the next 4 chains and complete this first row by following the same process. So I have completed our first row. Now make 3 chains again, which will be counted as our first double crochet stitch. Turn up the work now and we would just skip very first double crochet stitch and start working into the second one to get an even edging. Now make a double crochet into the next double crochet stitch and then into the next one also. So now we have total of 4 double crochet stitches here including first 3 chains. Now make 2 chains, skip 2 chains and start making double crochets from the very next double crochet stitch after chain 2, and we would make 4 double crochet in these 4 double crochet stitches, 1 in each. Then make 2 chains again and skip 2 chains and start working into the next set of 4 double crochet stitches, and we would make 1 double crochet in each of them and we would make total of 4 double crochet stitches. So in this way complete this second row also. In the last we would make our last double crochet stitch into the third turning chain. So here is our turning chain. Make our last double crochet stitch into it. And our second row is completed. To start the third row, make 3 chains, which will be counted as a double crochet stitch in every round, in every row. Now again skip first double crochet stitch and make 3 double crochet stitches onto the next 3 double crochets. Then make 2 chains. Make 4 double crochet stitches into the next 4 double crochets, and just repeat the process of repeating these same rows and get a larger piece according to your requirement. So I have made a rectangular piece here. Pull the yarn by making chain 1 first, and then remove the extra yarn strand by cutting it. Now we would use this yarn. You can start from anywhere. I am starting from this double crochet stitch. Make chain 1, chain 2, and then chain 3, which will be counted as a stitch. Then go into the second double crochet stitch and make a double crochet in it. Take the yarn end inside this double crochet stitch working so that we don't have to weave it separately. Now here is our chain 2 space. We would make 2 double crochet stitches into it. Double crochet 1, double crochet 2. Now make double crochet into the very next double crochet stitch after chain 2. Then make a double crochet into the next one, then into the next one, then into the next one, and after that we have chain 2 space again. So make double crochet 1 and then double crochet 2. In this way make double crochets in every double crochet stitch and 2 double crochet in chain 2 space till the end of this side. Now we have our last double crochet stitch here. We would make a corner, make double crochet 1, double crochet 2, double crochet 3, and then double crochet 4 into it. Now we would work onto the side of this double crochet stitch. Make double crochet 1 and then double crochet 2 into it, and our corner is made. Now make 2 double crochet stitches into the other double crochet stitch of the second row, then into the third row make 2 double crochet stitches, we would work onto the side of every stitch, which is the last stitch of row. In a few of the rounds we would work into the chain 3 space also, because one round has a double crochet stitch and one round is having 3 chains. So we would make 2 double crochet stitches in each side and we would complete double crochets. I have made all double crochet stitches here. Now here is our next corner. In this corner we would make 4 double crochet stitches again. Double crochet 1, double crochet 2, double crochet 3, and then double crochet 4, and then we would start working on the other side. Make double crochets in each of the base chain where we have made double crochets already, and then make 2 double crochet stitches into this chain 2 space also, and just complete these double crochet stitches. And at other 2 corners we would make 4 double crochet stitches also. Here would be made in 3rd turning chain. So just complete making double crochet stitches. I have completed all double crochet stitches. Now make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, make chain 1 and into the same 3rd chain make a single crochet, now make chain 1 and then chain 2, wrap the yarn around the crochet hook. We would work onto the side of this single crochet stitch like this. Make a double crochet, then make a double crochet from the side of this single crochet, then make double crochet 3 onto the same side. Now we would skip 2 double crochet stitches, work into the 3rd double crochet stitch and make a single crochet in it. So we would make this beautiful border around our table runner, make 2 chains again, and now we would work the space behind single crochet stitch, double crochet 1, double crochet 2, and then double crochet 3. Now again skip 2 double crochet stitches, make a single crochet into the 3rd double crochet stitch, then make 2 chains and start working behind this single crochet stitch. Make 3 double crochet stitches in this space behind single crochet, and then again skip 2 double crochet stitch and into the 3rd double crochet stitch make a single crochet, again make 2 chains and work behind the single crochet stitch, make 3 double crochet stitches into it, then again skip 2 double crochet stitch, make a single crochet into the 3rd one. We would just make this border edging all around this table runner. Repeat the same process for these corners also. So I have completed this border edging around table runner. Now we would make a slip stitch into this very first single crochet stitch. Pull the yarn, cut it with the help of cutter and remove the extra yarn strand. Then just weave the extra yarn strand with the help of tapestry needle. I have woven the ends and table runner is ready. I hope you guys like it. So give it big thumbs up if you like, and don't forget to subscribe to get more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Bye.